Hey guys, I'm sorry I haven't been able to post anything for literally the last year. I'm finally starting to get back on my feet, but I'm not quite there yet, but hopefully soon. I've been saying that for the last year. But anyway, I procrastinated on watching this for a week because I've just been too tired to do a reaction video. But, okay, another Sanders Sides episode. But it's not Sanders Sides, it's Sanders Asides. And I want to preface this with, I'm so excited for this because literally from like the moment Sanders Sides started getting like a consistent plot and it was taking longer for the videos to come out, I've been saying like he should like make little side episodes that aren't like, that are kind of just like short skits to just give us little bits of content when, you know, he knows it's going to take a while to get that next proper episode out. And I actually didn't think he would ever end up actually taking that advice, not that I actually specifically told him, but I'm really happy that they figured it out, because I really missed all of the, like, lighthearted, like, not serious, non-plot driven, random episodes. Like, my two favorite episodes still are the Q&A video and Am I Original, to this day. So, like, I'm really hoping we get something like this. In my week of trying to avoid everything, all I've seen is Anxiety in a Onesie, which is literally in the thumbnail, and Remus naked behind a couch? I have questions. Hopefully they'll be answered. Okay. It's showtime. Pause. Frickin' 3, 2, 1. Click.
I suppose I could watch the Goldbergs.
Raid! Yes, it be Raid Shadow Legends, an epic dark fantasy turn-based RPG game. I be a real floozy for role-playing games, and Raid's an RPG that'll make your knees weak. But don't trust an old Viking like me, Thomas Sanders, who has personal experience playing this game. Trust the 15 million downloads Raid has accumulated in the last 6 months. You may be asking yourself, why are you talking like a pirate if you're a Viking? Pirates didn't really talk like this. Re-examine your cultural biases. Speaking of culture, in Raid there be over 400 champions you can collect and customize. You can assemble a team from over 16 ab-crunching factions. Discover 13 peck-flexing locations.
I love
and do what the title promises.
Also, that beard is
Raid with friends in a clan. The best part? I didn't
bad.
have to
As a
ransack
cosplayer, I'm like,
village
this
to get
hurts
it.
me to
It's
look at.
already free. Every week, he who be worthy can win prizes
But I know
by
it's
fighting in
supposed
the
to be
arena, traversing treacherous dungeons, or leveling up your heroes. What the
Level
hell is that
up your
accent? The
heroes.
game is also continuing to grow with plans for updates in the game for over 6 months. Wait. That's the
saying all
length of
this
time
with
it takes
such
for Raid to
intensity.
get 15 million downloads. Does it have replay value? You bet your shiny metal axe. Go to the video description, click on the special links, and if you're a new player, you'll get 100,000 silver, 2 clan boss keys, 10 mystery shards, and a free
Mystery
champion,
shards.
Executioner, who, rumor has it, is pretty damn good at executing. It will all be waiting for you here. I gave up my life as a Viking long ago when I became a social media personality. But finally, thanks to Raid, I feel like a man again.
When I became a social media person.
Why do I pay for a membership if I still gotta watch the ads? I'm switching streaming platforms.
Ooh, it's got an 8
I don't know, guys. Unless our problem is a hungry alligator. A remote
They all
possibility
have
for a
footsies.
Florida-dwelling man who never leaves his house.
I don't think running away is a good way to solve anything.
Tell that to you from 20 minutes ago.
Roman, be nice.
Oh, is that not nice? I didn't mean to. I agree with your new opinion, Virgil, and the movie we're about to watch is going to demonstrate just how bad running and hiding can be. That is, if the film you submitted received the most votes. I have a feeling it did. Now, I may not have
He
voted
ranked
for
it or
Frozen,
something.
Roman, but I'm still rooting for your happiness. Oh my goodness, 100% of the votes went to Frozen! Yay! A landslide victory! Go Roman! Falsehood, I did not vote for Frozen.
Falsehood.
You don't get a vote because you didn't wear a onesie. I don't wear those anymore, they're too childish. No onesie, no vote. Similarly, I am skeptical about whether Thomas has anything to gain from a children's picture that he has already seen. Too childish? Nothing to gain. Thomas is in a bad place, Logan. What would you have him watch? There Will Be Blood? A bad place? Thomas is at home.
And home is where the heart is. How can Thomas feel BAD with his inner DAD?
I can think of a few ways. What I've been trying to get at is, do you really think a distraction is the most helpful thing right now?
Hey, Thomas, I didn't know you were in this movie. Roman, stop.
Some psychologists might be more inclined to call a distraction in this context refocusing or redirecting. In a situation like this one, in which there presently does not seem to be an action that Thomas can take to address his feelings without exacerbating the problem, temporarily redirecting his attention to something good or neutral can be beneficial. Ah, and who among us could forget the absolute bop that is this weird ice cutting song?
Okay, but I relate to that on the
song
spiritual
is
level.
pretty cool.
Oh, look out.
What?
But
I'm just saying it's a chilled out groove.
Oh, I might need you to leave if you don't stop. And
Stop
from
being
this
so
point
cold to
on,
him, Roman.
no more Nordic-inspired numbers. The sooner we confront the problem, the sooner we can leave this mess behind us.
Like these ice cutters are just frickin' leaving this child behind them? Whose kid is he? Why does no one notice they're leaving him?
It's a
Not
Disney movie.
necessarily,
No one
Virgil. Some
notices
things
when the
need
kids
time.
go somewhere.
Like evolution.
On an adventure.
Okay, but how does watching a movie help? Externalization. It's a key feature for many types of distraction. Externalization means giving one's attention to a sensation outside of one's own body. It's helpful because it can be much easier to give your focus to something than it is to actively take your focus away from something. Right. Hence Frozen. Thomas is going to be seeing Frozen 2 for the first time tomorrow, and I think he should focus on that. He just needs something to look forward to.
Hi, I'm Olaf, and I like warm hugs. I love you, Olaf.
I also love you, Olaf.
Oh, anxiety.
Cuties, I'm gonna keep you.
Ah, you're joking, right? No, you're mine now.
The heart is not so easily changed,
No, it isn't.
but the head can be persuaded.
Can it, though?
You must learn to control it. Fear will be your enemy.
So you're saying lock her away forever because she's dangerous? Nah, nope. See what you did there? You're making her fear her powers. I just warned you about that.
I've started talking
I'm
to
pausing.
the pictures
Hang on.
on the walls.
I don't usually pause in the middle of these because it's hard for me to line up the editing. But the fact that Roman is like actively being so sassy about the Disney movies, that makes me happy. It brings me back to the, dark side of Disney, but it also shows that Anxiety's opinion on it, Roman opened up to it and saw the flaws in it as well. Also, real quick, I'm having a hard time focusing, which is kind of ironic since this whole thing is about, focusing on something else to distract from stuff. So if I miss some stuff, I do apologize. It might have just gone right over my head, because I'm pretty sure I at least missed like 2 things already that were funny. Anyway, continue.
Hang in there, Joan.
Joe!
Just watching the hours tick by.
She better stop with that TikTok sound. It's making me way too aware of the passage of time.
Mood.
Do you have to go?
You'll be fine, Elsa.
But you two won't, am I right? They're gonna die at sea. I sleep in the boat.
He's not wrong. That is the common fan theory, if not
Did I
fact.
screw everything up?
No, I threw out your vote so you couldn't do that.
No.
I threw out your vote so you couldn't do that.
Are we making the right decision here? Okay. I
I
hear
have to
you.
comment on Roman's onesie.
Frozen is one of the newer Disney movies. I miss the hand-drawn animation as much as the next side, but this movie was an
That's not what
instant
he's
classic.
talking
No,
about.
should Thomas be staying home right now?
Well, Virgil, Thomas made his decision, and I think we should all just try to settle into it.
How are you telling me to settle into something right now when you've taken your sweet time to settle into things that you were uncomfortable with in the past?
I just think we should all just try to relax.
You do realize who you're talking to, right? Virgil, how many times has our response to a difficult decision been half committing to one option and subsequently panicking about whether that option is our best option until it's too late for Thomas to change his mind? Are you actually asking me that question? I'm genuinely asking because I can't count. Do you want me to? I can count them out. No. 7,430.
No.
You're just so literal.
The silence
No,
are
Patton's
about.
right. To be resolute. The decision has been made.
For years I've roamed these empty halls. Why have a ballroom with no balls?
Nope. I'm an adult, so that's not funny.
Remus, Jesus Christ.
Wait, Hans is tricking Anna into believing that he's in love with her, but she's not around, so why did he make that face? Yeah, you're right. The only explanation for it is that this is his evil plotting face.
Because, like, I've been searching my whole life to find my own place. And maybe it's the party talking or the chocolate fondue.
Oh man, yeah, I'm so f***ed up on chocolate fondue. I don't even know what I'm saying right now.
I'm overwhelmed by the salt that Roman is giving to this movie at this point.
Is something wrong, Patton?
I just realized Anna falls in love so fast because most people have shut her out her whole life.
Oof. And then the first person to give her attention since she lost her parents is actually just taking advantage of her.
There's no way she's coming out of this situation without trust issues.
Oof.
The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen.
Except for the footprints behind you. Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
What if this just makes things worse?
Poor anxiety. I just realized he's the only one sitting on the couch in a way it's not meant to be sat on. Nice touch.
So, what's happening now with her? Is she...
What if he thinks we're avoiding him? And that just makes him more mad at Thomas. He'll probably figure that Thomas isn't showing face because of him. He might have been an idiot back in the day, but he's not anymore.
She really shouldn't let go of any more of her clothing, that's for sure. She's gonna freeze to death.
If he does think that way, and if he does get more angry, well then, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Or maybe we should try to cross the bridge while it's still sturdy, instead of trying to cross a crumbling bridge later.
What about a bridge?
If the bridge is crumbling later, then it's because the violent storm that's out right now damaged the bridge. We shouldn't try to cross the bridge until the storm blows over. We need to make like Elsa and let it lie low in our kingdom of isolation. Come on, Patton, don't go for the low-hanging fruit.
There's a storm out tonight? If so, an outdoor social gathering seems ill-advised. It's for the best that you stayed home.
He tries, he does.
Do you think this ice castle has a lavatory?
Ice toilet!
Or a bed?
Ice bed!
This place sounds awful.
This
thing with the reindeer that's a little outside of nature's laws.
This thing with the reindeer? Outside of nature's laws? He definitely f***s the reindeer. Oh.
Oh, Anna.
Remus.
If only there was someone out there who loved you.
If only there was someone out there who loved you. You meddled with the vote to ensure that we would watch this, and yet you're the one constantly making fun of it.
Yeah, exactly.
This is how I show my love. Something that's always bothered me with this movie is that an act of true love will save Anna's life. And we learn that that true love doesn't have to be romantic love. So why doesn't Olaf, nearly sacrificing his life to comfort Anna because he cares more about her than himself,
not real?
count as an act of true love?
He doesn't have a heart?
He even says some people are worth melting for. Like, bruh.
Bruh.
Take care of my sister.
Oh, you've already done a good job of that yourself, Elsa.
Oof.
I bet he's talking about you right now.
Thomas talked about him to other people. We're all gossipy bitches sometimes.
No, there's nothing wrong with talking. Sometimes you just need to air things out or get a second opinion. But what if he's telling the story wrong and misrepresenting Thomas to everybody at the party? Everyone likes him. He could turn everyone against Thomas by painting him as some unsympathetic, judgmental jerk.
If Thomas's friends immediately and uncritically accept the first negative thing they're told about Thomas as a fact without first pursuing his perspective on what happened, then I'm doubtful that those friendships would have lasted under any circumstances. Also, if our combative compatriot were to slanderously misrepresent Thomas to that extent, then maybe that's not a friendship Thomas should try to hold on to.
Yeah.
Maybe not. If he lied on purpose, but you only see things from your perspective, and your perspective is your eyeballs looking out, away from you, and that makes it a lot harder to see your own flaws, or where you went wrong, or... Oh, sweet Frank Iero.
What is it now?
Maybe you were in the wrong. Maybe you were an unsympathetic, judgmental jerk.
He's not even doing his
Just
voice
think about
anymore.
it. Like I have a choice. When Rico brought up that he used to not support gay rights,
There it is.
maybe you shouldn't have immediately started angrily interrogating him because he used the past tense and he trusted you enough to share a history that he wasn't proud of with you. And sure, maybe he wouldn't have gotten around to some of the stuff you wanted to know about on his own, but things might have gone smoother if you just calmly asked later. And even though you had a right to feel angry, maybe you shouldn't have taken your anger out on him because he's right. He is a different person now. And attacking a person for opinions they don't have doesn't really do anybody any good. And even though he was being kind of snobby when he told you that your behavior is unacceptable, he still shouldn't have fired back, oh yeah, like me kissing a man is unacceptable, because again, he doesn't feel that way anymore. And he's always been supportive and comfortable around you and your boyfriends, and now maybe we ruined a good friendship because we couldn't see past his past and we put the final nail in the coffin by skipping out on the party.
Thomas, Virgil, please do me a favor and name 5 things that you can see.
Staircase. Impending doom.
Oh,
Future without friends.
lamp.
Blind.
Pants. Now, 4 things that you can feel. Pants.
A bad feeling.
Couch.
Wall.
Hair. 3 things that you can hear.
Frozen heart.
Olaf.
The fan.
The ice machine, for some reason.
2 things that you can smell.
Clean shirt.
The deodorant Thomas put on because he was gonna go out tonight.
Oh. And 1 thing that you can taste.
A sour taste in my mouth, probably left over from those reheated Thai noodle leftovers.
Your mind has been figuratively traveling through time and space, from unpleasant memories to worst-case scenarios, both of which take place elsewhere. That cognitive commutation can be harmful because there's often not much that you can do in the here and now to resolve the issue.
Wait, no, I want to hear what they're
What I
saying.
just had you do a moment ago was an exercise to remind you that you are here now
Okay.
in your apartment, not
Use that in my
somewhere
own
else
life, actually.
dealing
That
with
seems
something
like a valid
else.
way to
You are
focus
safe.
back to where you are.
All right. Thank you, Logan. No problem. Just your
But from
cool
what he
teacher
described,
being
it
a cool
does sound like Thomas would be in the wrong.
fellow. All right.
Like, he can,
Things
decide not to go to the party,
will
but he
be
should
all right.
apologize if that's
Even
not
though
an
Rico's
unbiased
views
view, if
weren't
that's not
all
a
right,
biased
they
view.
are now. And sure, this complicates my feelings about him, but, I'll adjust. Just like he had to. Well, kind of. But still, if anyone can understand that sometimes people need time to come around, it's him. He's all right by me. Things will be all right between us. Because we're still friends. At least as far as I'm concerned. Yeah.
What's he gonna say, anxiety?
Take it from Frozen's
you're
most
holding on to
inspirational song, Fixer Upper. People make bad choices when they're mad or scared or stressed. Throw a little love their way, and you'll bring out their best. Thank you, Roman. That's barely applicable. Also, we the villagers have thought it over, and with no discussion whatsoever, we've decided we're not scared anymore, and ice magic is actually cool as hell. So, Elsa's power
He's
set
killing me with all of
includes
this.
freezing water, freezing objects, creating ice and snow from nothing, instantly creating anything she can imagine out of ice, poison ice blast that slowly kill you, giving life to snow and or ice, erasing fabric from existence, creating fabric from ice, I guess, melting snow and ice, telekinetic manipulation of frozen water, creating an eternal winter, creating an eternal mini winter snow cloud that can follow a subject around wherever they go, and reviving dead flora.
Yeah, all checks out.
With Elsa seemingly unstoppable ice powers, I'd imagine Arendelle becomes a global superpower. No military force at that time could ever stand a chance against her never-ending army of ice golems.
Oh, I get it.
I
You
mean-
shouldn't trust an open door. True love is a closed door that eventually is opened up to you.
I can assure you that no one was thinking that when they made this movie, Patton.
It's too bad we didn't go to that party.
Aw.
What if your soulmate was there? And now you're never gonna get another chance to meet him.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay.
That
Watching
one
a
got
film is
rope.
clearly too passive of an exercise to allay Thomas's troubled thoughts. I think we need a more active distraction that Thomas can really think about and focus on. Should we vote on what we're gonna do next?
That's just
Looking for this. Don't touch my shit.
Yes!
Well, bring the
Yes!
vote anyway. So I can just let you all know that we're gonna rewrite Frozen 1. Oh, are we
Virgil,
going to
yes,
amend the
Dad.
inconsistencies in the internal logic of the original film? No. Yes. I don't know what you're asking. We're gonna
I
make
missed
it
it.
better.
But I thought you said it was an instant classic.
Instant classic doesn't mean flawless flick. Yeah, it's true. Those two phrases are not synonymous. Here's my take.
Yeah.
Olaf fully melts by the fire while accompanying a dying Anna, which does qualify as an act of true love. Then, Anna must rescue Elsa from Hans, who gets a proper Disney villain song, maybe a reprise of Love is an Open Door called, I'm spitballing here, Love is an Open Wound. Then, once Hans is defeated and the sisters are reunited, we learn that Olaf had so much love for Anna because he was Elsa's creation. In other words, Olaf was imbued with Elsa's sisterly love for Anna.
Oh, hell yeah.
I like that better.
Yeah, not my kind of fan fiction. I'm going to bed. In the buff.
Oh, and then since Elsa can create life, she can resurrect Olaf from
Wait,
the puddle.
Remus
But would
reads
bringing
fan
Olaf
fiction.
back
It's
lessen
canon.
the weight and impact of his sacrifice. Maybe Olaf the Puddle Man has already
Puddle Man.
evaporated by the time they make it back to him.
I see your point, Virgil, but how about this?
What's he doing?
Nobody dies, especially
What's he doing?
not cute little snowman. What is up, everybody? Do you
What's
like
he
the
doing? What
holiday
was he
season?
doing? What
Do you
was he
like
doing on the laptop?
Sandicides?
You like
Wait,
the
was he writing the
idea
fan fiction?
of
Is that
new
what did I miss?
Sandicides
Ah, why can't I
sweater?
focus today?
You just do it. Do you like the idea of new Sandicides holiday sweaters,
Hell
including
yeah, I do.
dark
I
side
just
sweaters?
really wish I
'Cause
freaking
that's
had
what you're
money to
getting.
buy
Is-
them.
Am I going to use
I
my
don't
real
have
voice in
85
all of
bucks
this?
to
And
spare, and also I live in
scarves
Florida where
to
it's
go
never
with
cold.
the sweater. You can get them all or
So do you,
some,
actually.
or none at shopthomassanders.com. Did you like this video? We were attempting to make a slightly simpler Sanderside series that wasn't directly tied to the main narrative, so that we can hopefully give you Sanderside's content more frequently. Hopefully. We'll see. Do you like it though?
Yeah,
You want to see more
I
of
did
it?
like
Please
it.
comment down below if you do. Also, if you want to share some other distraction techniques that you use whenever you need it, that would be amazing. That is it, and until next time, take it easy, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Peace out. All right, that was great. Good.
Me. Who?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I ever said those things about you.
Yes! Yes! My boy! I didn't think he was telling the truth. I thought him saying that about the onesie was falsehood, but I'm glad it was. Like, I hadn't accepted it as truth, but I like that it's canon that's not. He just doesn't like to show everybody his soft side. I love Logan so much. Also, freaking deceit. Like Remus, I'm like, okay, yeah, of course he freaking shows up. But the casual way Deceit just walks in and is like, don't take my crap, man. Because I like, the fact that I noticed it was his hat before he showed up made it a lot better. Because I was like, oh, that's Deceit's. And then Deceit's like, give me that. BB, what? What are you saying? I missed stuff in that, but I have to say, I like Version's ending of Frozen better. I have not seen Frozen 2. I'm going to soon, hopefully. Virgil, he always has this, like, brooding emo voice going on, and, like, you know, kind of a hunched over, like, kind of attitude. But seeing him in this video specifically, you can see him in more of a casual setting, where he's not trying to, like, I'm probably reading too much into it, it's probably just really hard to act both the emotion that Virgil's feeling and Virgil character at the same time, but it seemed like he was letting go of that persona and, like, actually becoming probably paranoia, as he used to be, was what we're assuming, right? I don't know. I could see a change in him, obviously, and he was, like, talking really fast, and his eyes got really wide, and his, like, you know, his posture changed, and his voice changed entirely. It was just interesting. What else? The fact that Logan made a list of all of Elsa's powers, and honestly, he's right. She could freaking take over the world if she wanted to. Like, seriously. Holy crap. Also, wait, is it just canon that Remus just doesn't wear clothes half the time? 'Cause knowing him, it wasn't just his shirt he was missing. Like, that's just kind of a given. So, like, does he just casually walk around in no clothes half the time in the Mindscape? Like, is that how that works? I really wouldn't put it past him. I mean, they all know what each other looks like. They're all the same person. I'm gonna stop talking about that now, because Thomas is real, and I don't think I want that image. Sorry, Thomas. Yeah, now that I know you freaking watch these, hi, hello. If you're here and you're watching this, you're awesome, and I'm super happy that you did the Santa's asides. Great idea, it made me really happy. Seeing them in such a casual setting was awesome. But yeah, have fun watching Frozen 2. I'm just rambling now. I'm not even talking to you guys, I'm talking to Thomas. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I'm sorry it took me so long to react to this, and it's probably gonna take me like another week to actually edit this. I swear to God, I'll get to doing content eventually. I really want to. I just can't at the moment, and it's very frustrating for me because I genuinely want to. It's not like because I feel like I have to. I miss it. But anyway, that's it. I'm gonna shut up and stop rambling now. Can my hair stop doing that? Alright, well, it's been fun. I am gonna rewatch this video at least twice. Like, after this is all over. So, okay. That's it. So, peace out.